being else by faith and force to call me Claudio to reckoning for it.
Well, daughters, and you gentlemen all, withdraw into a chamber by yourselves, and when I send for you, come hither masked. The prince and Claudio promised by this hour to visit you. Brother, you know your duty. You must be father to your brother's daughter, and give her the young Claudio.
Which I will do with confirmed countenance.
Friar, I must entreat your pains, I think.
To do what, senor?
To bind me or undo me, one of them. Truth it is, good Signor Leonato, your niece regards it with an eye of favor.
That I my daughter left her, 'tis most true.
And I do with an eye of love requite her.
The sight whereof I think you have from me, from Claudio, and the prince, but what's your will?
Your answer, sir, is enigmatical. But for my will is your good will. May stand with ours, this day to be conjoined in the state of honorable marriage. In which, good friar, I shall desire your help.
My heart is with your lackey.
And my help. Here come the prince and Claudio.
Good morrow to this fair assembly.
Good morrow, prince. Good morrow, Claudio. Are you yet determined today to marry my brother's daughter?
I'll hold my mind, for she is simpleton.
Call her forth. Here's the friar ready.
Good morrow, Benedict. Why, what's the matter that you have such a February face? So full of frost, storm, cloudiness. I think he thinks upon the savage bull. Tush, fear not, man, we'll tip our horns with gold. And all Europa shall rejoice at thee. As once Europa did at lusty Jove, when he did play the noble beast in love.
Bull Jove, sir, had an amiable love. And some such strange bull leaped your father's calf. You got a calf in that same noble feat. Much like to you, for you have just as bleak.
For this I'll owe you. Here comes other reckonings. Which is the lady I must seize upon?
This same is she, not to give you her.
Why then she is mine. Sweet, let me see your face.
No, that you shall not. Do you take her hand before this bride and swear to marry her?
Give me your hand before this holy friar. I am your husband if you lack of me.
And when I lived, I was your other wife, and when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero!
Nothing certainer. One hero died defiled, but I do live. And as surely as I live, I am a maid.
The former hero! Hero that is dead!
But whilst her slander lived.
All this amazement cannot qualify. When that the holy rites are ended, I will tell you largely of fair hero's death. Meantime, let Wanda seem familiar. To the chapel let us presently.
Soft and fair friar. Which is Beatrice?
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why, no more than reason.
Well, then the prince and Claudio, your uncle, have been deceived. They swore you did.
Do not you love me?
Troth, no more than reason.
Why then, my cousin Margaret and Ursula are much deceived, for they did swear you did.
They swore you were almost sick for me.
They swore you were well nigh dead for me.
Tis no such matter, then you do not love me.
No, truly, but in friendly recompense.
Come, cousin, I'm sure you love the gentleman.
Now it is sworn upon it that he loves her. For here's a paper written in his hand, a halt and song of his own pure brain, fashioned to Beatrice.
And here's another, written my cousin's hand, stolen from her pocket, containing her affection unto Benedict.
A miracle. Here's our own hands against our hearts. Come, I will have thee. But by this light I take
I would not deny you, but by this good day I yield upon great persuasion. And partly to save your life, for I was told you were in a consumption.
Peace. I will stop your mouth. How dost thou, Benedict? The married man. I'll tell thee what, Prince. A college of wit crackers cannot flout me out of my humor. Dost thou think I care for a satire or an epigram? No. If a man be beaten with brains to show where nothing handsome about him. In brief, since I do purpose to marry, I will hear nothing to any purpose that the world can say against it, and therefore, never cloud at me for what I have said against it. For man is a giddy thing, and this is my conclusion. But I, Bar Claudio, I did think to have beaten thee. But in that thou art like to be my kinsman, live unbruised, and love my cousin.
I had well hoped thou wouldst have denied Beatrice, so that I might have cudgelled thee out of thy single life to make thee a double diva, which I question thou wilt be if my cousin does not look exceeding narrowly to thee.
Come, we are friends. Let's have a dance ere we are married, that we may lighten our own hearts and our wives' heels.
We'll have a dance afterwards.
First off, therefore, play music. Prince, thou art sad. Get thee a wife. Get thee a wife. There is no staff more rougher than one ship torn.
Your brother John is taken in flight and brought with all men back to New Orleans.
Think not on him till tomorrow.